Hey everybody, how's it going? Another drawing class, especially for the people at home. We're going to use some of the ideas that we used in the other lessons, like drawing a cylinder, okay? So I wanted to think of something where we're going to draw something in the real world using a cylinder. And what I thought of was a castle. I think that's pretty cool and fun to draw, okay? So watch this. Again, I'm going to do this video a little quick. You can always stop it or rewatch it. We're going to put a castle in the background and some knights up front. Because also, I know we drew a horse earlier in the year, so that's a little bit of review, okay? So I don't want to just forget things we've learned. So watch this. Way in the back up here, I'm gonna draw a line. I'm making it a little darker than I want. You could draw that kind of light, your baseline. We're gonna have two baselines so we get some depth. Down here, we're gonna have foreground, it's called. Okay, I'm gonna write the word here, foreground. It means it's in the front. Okay, this is the background. So let's get started on the castle. Like I said, we're going to use cylinders. So watch this. Draw two lines down. And now I want you to think of this. I want you to draw here your oval. Okay? And up here, we're going to have an oval. All right? But really you can't see through a tower of a castle. So I'm going to do it twice though real quick. Watch this. Two lines down, add your oval and another oval. Now what we want to get rid of is this, right? The back of the oval and the horizon line. Okay, so you're starting to get it two towers, okay? Now up here, this is kind of fun. We're going to make a big cylinder. So we're going to take this curve, two lines. This is the top of the tower. And again, you could draw this a little bit light, finish it with your oval. Okay? So just think of that as a really wide cylinder. Okay, and now I can erase this. Okay, so we got a pretty good jump on a 3D looking castle, okay? So now, here's something a little tricky. A lot of my students have trouble with this, doing this kind of like step pattern. I believe these are technically called crenellations, but you're basically making little squares. So what you're doing is you're going over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, okay, until you run out of room, okay? Let's make the castle gate. Now, two ways to make it, pointed or arched. For no particular reason, I'm going to make this one a little bit pointed at the top. Okay, or Gothic, if you want to use that word. Here's our wooden door. Okay, I'm going to quickly add a pointed or Gothic window here on each tower. I'm keeping it symmetrical. That means it's the same on both sides, okay? In the center, I think it's kind of fun to draw a tall, skinny cylinder. Remember, this is like a cylinder here, right? It's a round tower. But let's put a roof on this one. So if you just draw that, and then you kind of curve in, right? And curve in, you get, and then you put a little roof pattern on it, right? Some U's for the roofing, okay? It's hard to fit it on the paper in the background. I want to show you how to draw an overlapping flag. It's an awesome thing to learn. Watch this. You're going to draw an S curve, right? Do it again. Okay? Now watch this. If you end it here as if it folded behind itself, you continue the flag over here. You go down. You draw this S curve again. Now you have to pretend you're back here. Draw that S curve again. And put a V in the end. And that looks like a 3D flag. It's overlapping the front. It's waving in the wind, all right? I'm gonna give this my window here, okay? Technically, this is gonna seem hard too. Watch this. Can you do these crenellations on here. Watch. You just follow this line. Over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up. Over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up. I know it's not easy to draw these. I've been doing this for years, okay? Then, of course, you could go back and erase the piece on the inside where you wouldn't have anything, all right? Now, you want to get really cool with this. You want to add like a little bit of a suggestion of some stones. And you might notice that I'm not drawing the stones straight across. I'm following the curve of the cylinder a little bit, right? See that? You could always have stones should go around the window. Like that, okay? I have some stone. You just want to draw enough stone so people get the idea that it's made out of stone. You don't have to draw every stone on the building. Usually at the top of an arch, there's a stone shaped like that, okay, to hold the arch together. Then you just got to do this. I like to put a big stone at the bottom. Let's not forget to do this. Look, it's like an arrow. Okay, holding the door together. And then you could, just like we drew with some people earlier in the year, draw like half a circle, and you could draw like a U shape, and you could put any kind of hat on there. You could do a hat like this, a pointy hat. You could do a half a circle. You could draw a square on there with a line like the guy's wearing a helmet, okay? Draw a half circle over here. I'm gonna give this guy a helmet, a pointy helmet. I'm going to do one over here. I'm going to give him a square helmet. You can draw his hand up. The sword. Okay, if you want to get really detailed, add the crenellations on the back edge. Okay. And then real quick, here's your trick for making it look 3D. You have your road here that's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as it comes out towards us, all right? I'm gonna zigzag it a couple times. So watch, that you can't really tell what this is yet. Watch, I'm gonna get bigger and wider and bigger. Okay, so now it looks like a road coming down from the castle towards us, okay? Here's for the advanced people. If you wanna get crazy, watch this. Draw a line down here like this. You could have some arches in the road, all right? See what I'm doing? I'm measuring where that would end, okay? Extra credit, don't have to do that one, okay? I'm gonna draw real quick. I'm gonna add this horse, a knight on a horse up here. I'm gonna make him big so he looks like he's really close to us. So this is review real quick. Oval, circle, you make your ice cream cone, horse's knee, you put the hoof a little bit forward, right, square, come down, front leg, right? You should know all this. You should have all drawn a horse. Horse's neck. A lot of students have been drawing it too straight. Make sure that's like triangular. Give yourself a circle that overlaps. End of the face. Okay. Mouth. Nose. You put your eyeball right there. Okay. Ears. Here comes your mane. All right. Just shaggy mane. I'm going to draw this line. Tail goes up in the air. S-curve. Here comes the knight. Now to make it easy, what you do is you draw a real big shield, okay? So this is fancy shield. High school level is like that famous raindrop shape we used earlier in the year, okay? So then you erase the stuff on the shield. Okay, so what you have is the knight's body becomes easy then. It's almost like a rectangle, okay? Leave a little rectangle for the neck. The head would just be a square. Helmet. The viewing hole, right? Maybe some breathing holes. Little rectangle. What comes out of that? The plume. The feathers, right? You want to get silly, you could draw. Sometimes I like to draw an eyeball in there, right? His leg comes forward. He's sitting, right? The knee is a triangle. I'm gonna make the leg a triangle, like he's wearing metal boots, right? Put some kind of symbol on the shield. Show me something cool. Could be anything. A star, a cross, a unicorn, a dragon. This is a star. I think I did an X on this one. Okay. If you want, you could have him holding a weapon. Since I did a sword in that one, I'm gonna give him a lance here. Okay, what the heck is a lance? Well, that's the thing you go jousting with. Long handle. It's also tricky to draw. Try to draw this. Look, it's like this roof shape, but longer. Whoop. I'm curving it in and I'm going straight. Now, if they were jousting for fun, it'd have a circle on the end so you didn't kill anybody, okay? This one, it's not for fun. It's real. Okay, a little bit of a saddle. The strap. Don't forget to draw your second legs. And there's your drawing, but I do want you to color this, okay? I'll put some still photos of it colored in. I'm not gonna sit here and bore you to death coloring it, okay? Good luck.